everybody. I'm MAK.
And I'm Courtney. And this is going to be our first podcast.
It is.
Very excited.
Yep. It's our weekly podcast.
Yeah, where we talk all things Martin County that residents are going to want to know.
We should have really mentioned the name.
Oh, good one. It's 2MC.
2MC. It's our weekly podcast where we cover everything Martin County.
Yes. Sorry.
It's really not covering everything Martin County. It's covering everything Martin County government.
Yes, that the residents are going to want to know what happens at board meetings, events that are happening around the county.
Yep.
And
Projects, services, anything that we can share information about that you might be looking for.
And all you have to do is come here.
To 2MC.
Yeah.
That's us.
It's me and you.
Yeah. Okay, let's get into it.
All right. So last week, it was a little different office setting for us.
Yeah. So last week we were at the EOC. And for folks who may not know what that is, that's our Emergency Operations Center.
Yes. And so when a storm is not even coming our way, just could bring some effects to our area.
So we might have wind or rain or flooding. Basically, when we're at a heightened level of either monitoring or activating.
Yes.
Then we're at the EOC and we're doing what we do normally, which is communicating and sharing information with you guys. But it's really more focused on the storm or the impacts that we may feel in Martin County.
Yeah. So at the EOC, we sit in on the state and National Weather Service calls.
Yep. So oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Nope. So the state calls with the state EOC.
Mm-hmm.
So that's got folks from all the different counties that are impacted or potentially impacted. So we're coordinating with all of them.
Mm-hmm.
And then the weather call?
Yeah. So we meet, blah, 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 blah.
We do.
We go in the call with National Weather Service with Melbourne. And they give us kind of like an update on our area specifically.
Yeah, specifically to us.
Yes.
So then we take all that information and then we sort of synthesize, it's not very easy for me to say. We synthesize it and then we put it into layman's terms and we start sharing that information with the public.
Yeah.
What sort of impacts we're going to feel, when we might expect them.
Mm-hmm. And then also giving people updates on what's going to be open, closures with county businesses.
And what we're doing to prepare for storm impacts.
Yeah. So our public works crew was out putting pumps in areas that need to be,
like low-lying areas that sometimes, may flood or see.
Right.
Yeah. That. Yes.
What you said. And and then we also have them cleaning up the storm drains, making sure that those are good. So that way that the water can flow.
And that's something residents can do, like in their own, not on the scale that we do it in Public Works, because we have it's like a vacuum truck. It's a claw.
And we have a vacuum.
And a vacuum truck. But at home, like I know there's a little storm drain by our mailbox.
Yeah.
So just making sure that the leaves and debris are cleared away from that. So when the water is flowing, it can just flow right into the drain and, stay away from our property.
Yeah. Yep. So we are in the height of storm season.
We are. And actually we talked about this today, earlier today on WSTU when we were, talking with Evan. And we're in the middle of storm season. And I know for Floridians or even for us here in Martin County, we've been spared recently.
Yeah, we were really lucky.
But can't really let our guard down.
Right. Yeah. Because with it being the height, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I wish I remembered that percentage that he gave us.
Oh, when we talked with the National Weather Service?
It's like, there's a good percentage of storms that come at this time of the year.
Yeah. So I know we started June 1st, but that's still summer for us. And we very rarely see storms that early. So it's usually, mid-September through
October.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when we say height of storm season, we're there.
We are there.
It's just a good reminder. And just to do those things around your house. I mean, make sure that you have your to-go bag, if you will, if you're going to have to leave, or if you have all your paperwork and stuff in one place.
Yeah.
Does your family know where you're going to be or how to get a hold of you? We have friends in the Carolinas who, while they thought they were expecting, they knew to expect some impacts from rain, but they got way more. And so they didn't have those processes in place as far as, okay, if I don't have power, how am I going to do this? Or if I don't have wireless connection, how can I let my friends and family know that we're okay? Yeah.
Yeah. Just having all of that stuff prepared, and also looking over the evacuation routes and knowing which way you would be going.
Yes.
That would be super beneficial to make sure you and your family know.
Yeah.
What
I know, I think the National Weather Service has they're updating themselves, much as, we all update ourselves on different projects and procedures and processes.
Right.
But it always used to be the cone. If you're in the cone, you got to worry. And if you're out of the cone, you don't have to worry about it. But now I think we talk about all those different impacts. So if it's a hurricane, it's not just the wind.
Right. There's rain, there's storm surge, there's flooding.
Yeah. So there are all other things that come along with a hurricane or a storm. And it doesn't have to be, a severe hurricane or a catastrophic hurricane for us to feel impacts here.
Yeah.
So
that was a heavy topic.
That was a heavy topic. That was kind of our week last week. Oh, I know one thing I wanted to talk about with that.
Okay.
We have a website.
Yes, we do.
Of course we have a website. That was silly.
Who doesn't have websites?
We have a web page dedicated specifically to storms.
Yes.
And that has a ton of resources and information on it. I know things that we always get questions on social media, which is one thing that we're really busy doing when we're at the EOC. People are asking questions. Is my garbage going to be picked up tomorrow? Or what happens if my power's out? How do I report that? Yes. We have those resources all available on the webpage.
Yeah. And it's martin.fl.us/hurricane.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep. And we do share all that on social media, which is, I know, now that's the immediate place where you go to get info. But you can find everything there.
Yeah. And when we do have a storm, on the top of that page, we will have, track the storm with us. And that'll bring you to a new webpage that has everything going on with that storm.
So specific to that storm.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it'll give you the closures, all the things that you need to know in one spot. So it's very beneficial.
It is. You know what I think the coolest thing is about that? One of the coolest resources.
Okay, I'm ready.
You don't know?
No.
It's the tracker that Waste Management has.
Oh, yeah.
So
it is super cool.
Because they are, they're all over, but Florida is big for them. So they have the whole state of Florida, and it's a storm page, and they put it up immediately when there's a storm. And you can go and see my garbage pickup or my recycle pickup is on schedule, or, it's been pushed back a day or two.
Yeah, it's really great to have.
I think that's cool.
It is cool. I like it.
Okay.
So on to our next thing is things that are going around in Martin County.
Like the flu?
No.
Like good things.
Stuff.
Oh my gosh. We have senior games.
Yes. So senior games are coming up.
Okay. I realize that some of us at this podcast table may not be able to compete in the senior games, but some of us in our studio audience and those watching can participate, because you have to be how old?
You have to be 50 and up.
It's shocking, but I may be able to participate this year.
No, I wouldn't think so.
You wouldn't think so?
No, not at all.
I wonder if they'll card me.
I wonder if they do card you.
Do you think?
I don't know. I actually just thought about that.
I have no idea. Stefan, have you been carded before?
Yes, my AARP card.
Oh, I bet that works.
Yeah, that probably is. They're just...
I'm a card-carrying member.
I love it. So 50 and up for the senior games, and you compete within a 5-year increment bracket.
Right. So just like if you're racing or whatever, it's, 50 to 55.
Yes. And registration is required
Yes, we have to know who's showing up.
to who and what games. So there you can play in tennis, track and field, swimming, bowling, pickleball, basketball. Oh,
Race walking.
I want to do that one so bad. Okay. Sorry, I got really excited. I might put a wig on and you might see me out there.
Oh, you're not old enough, I see.
No.
Oh, okay.
It's unfortunate. They should have games for,
What would they be called?
I don't know.
Gen Z games?
I am a millennial. Okay?
Sorry. Millennial games?
Yes, that would be so fun. Anyways,
I don't know.
Senior Games starts Friday, October 18th, and it goes through October 26th.
Yes,
So,
and you know what another cool thing about that is?
that I can't be in it?
Yes.
If someone were of age and had access to the internet, where would they go to?
Yeah, I'm getting there. So you can find the registration information on our website, and we'll put that in our notes section also for the podcast. Now I lost my train of thought.
It's martin.fl.us/senior games to register.
I know, but I was thinking of something and my I had a senior moment. Shoot.
It happens. That's why I'm here.
All right, we're going to remember to put whatever I forgot in the notes.
Okay, sounds good. I will say, if you qualify, if you win these, you do go to the state senior games.
That's it. That's
Is
it.
that
I remember.
What you wanted to say?
No, but it's part of that. So we are one of the very tail end senior games that happen all throughout the state of Florida. So if people live in a neighboring county, they can participate here. Like say you were not very fast on your race walking day in maybe Broward County, and you feel like you may be faster in Martin County, you could register, come up, do it here, and then you may qualify for the state
Yeah,
games.
because there might be something in the air here that just makes you faster.
Or maybe we're just slow up here. We like to say it's different here.
Yeah.
What else we got?
There's a Adopt a Road cleanup in
I missed the first line. All I saw were gloves and trash pickup.
Saturday, October 19th, 8:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. There's an Adopt a Road cleanup in
Rio.
It's not Rio. We are not in Brazil.
Rio, Martin County.
Rio. And if you have a teen that's looking for community service hours, this is a great event because
young people can participate.
I could.
You are not a teen.
But I'm not a teen. Gloves and trash pickup tools are provided, so you don't have to worry about that. You just have to show.
Is it the claws?
Yeah, the thing, and you.
We should have brought one.
And you claw it.
I don't mind clawing garbage. I think it's not how I. Never mind. It's a good event to participate in.
It's beneficial for the environment.
Yep.
And you also get your hours if you need it.
Community service hours.
Yeah.
Not those kind of community service hours.
That is at the
Rio Civic Center.
And I just have a phone number for information.
Okay.
So the phone number is 772-530-2398.
Mm-hmm.
And you can call them for information and how to register for the event.
I love it.
Yeah. So have you driven down US 1 lately?
I have driven. I actually drive up US 1.
Yes.
I come north.
I
as
guess
do you.
I do too. Yeah.
But anyway, speaking of US 1, I think I know where you're going. Our MPO, our Metropolitan Planning Organization, MPO,
yes,
is working with the DOT on a traffic, not really a traffic study. It's a congestion management.
Yeah, they're trying to find some ways that they can help manage the congestion that's happening on US 1.
And that's not just for cars, right?
Right.
So like pedestrians, motorcycles, bicyclists.
Yes. So they are having an open house
tomorrow. So
if you're listening to this, 4:30, be at the Hoke Library.
Hoke Library, Jensen Beach. Be there, be square. We're talking about congestion management.
If you can't show up,
What?
What date is tomorrow?
October 3rd. On October 3rd,
Oh,
they're having an open house at 4:30 at the Hoke Library in Jensen Beach. If you can't make the open house, there is a survey.
there is.
So you can give them your input through the survey.
I did it. It's like 7 questions.
Yeah,
It was super easy to do.
Super easy. It's online and you can just submit it there so that way you can still get your
Oh, and it's really, we said US 1, but it's from just south of the Roosevelt Bridge
yes.
to the Martin St. Lucie County line. So it's
Yes.
just that section of US 1 we're talking about,
It's
right?
a pretty large section still.
Is it? I never go that far north.
Yeah, that's far.
Okay. What else?
Speaking of Martin NPO,
Yes.
they did a walk.
Oh
To
my gosh, it was so
school day.
cute. They do this every year.
Yeah, they worked with JD Parker Elementary School and they had, I think, a pretty good turnout of kids.
I think so too. And it's just like they talk about
The safety
of walking to school and how
Mhm.
you can safely manage navigate the corridor that you are traveling. Stewart Police Department, school district, of course, and some
Mhm.
other folks involved. But that's always fun for us to see.
Yeah, I love that. That's super cute.
Is there anything else fun?
I think that was all we had for this one.
That's it?
That's it.
This was so easy.
Yeah. I think we just finished our first podcast. Hold on, let me move my bumblebee. Yeah.
Okay, so wrapping up, next week I know we have a board meeting.
Yes.
So we'll talk about some board meeting stuff and any other events and happenings.
Mhm.
We'll be here.
We will be here.
You should be here.
Yes, because we are here every week and we'll be giving you all the info you need.
That's it.
So thanks for joining us on 2MC and we'll see you next week.
Bye.